Eins, zwei, drei, Prost! Hey everybody, welcome to Simple Diversion. My name is Graham.
My name is Rob.
And today we have a special treat for you. It's another hygrometer review. Thank you to the special folks at Govee for supplying us with the brand new Govee Mini Bluetooth Hygrometer. So what this does is it reads your humidification and your temperature in your humidor. And because it is so small, you can use it in humidors that are smaller, like a 50 to 100 count, and you won't really lose space, because that's something that people have a problem with too. You get these big hygrometers and take up the space of 3 or 4 cigars. So this is small. We'll talk about the size and everything in depth when we unbox it. Rob, do you need anything special to run the Bluetooth hygrometer to go with it?
You just need an Android or an iPhone.
Yes, so it is app controlled. You do need to have a smartphone to get the readings off of this. So make sure you have that if you are going to purchase this. It is $30, and we're going to put a link below where you can buy it and a discount code for everybody. So make sure that you use that code and get one of these.
Now, is the Bluetooth any better? Is it than other, I guess, products that we've used in the past? Is it, can you go outside of your house?
No.
No?
So they say that the Bluetooth range is 328 feet without any walls or anything. So we'll test that out. We'll talk about that in the unboxing. But yeah, it does say that it's pretty specific with a lot of its specs. It uses a higher accurate monitor, built-in Swiss-made SHT30 sensor, which is above my head. But basically it offers higher precision monitoring than other brands. So that's why they don't even have a calibration kit in here, because they say it's very accurate. Yeah. So we'll see about that too. Yeah. All right, well, without further ado, let's open it up and get into it. Okay guys, so here is the box that the Govee Mini Hygrometer comes in. Pretty simple, kind of looks like an Apple product. Very simple, white, and very sleek. We have the owner's manual, which you can read at your own leisure. I will tell you most of the main points in here, but it's always good to have. You have the lanyard that you could hook up to the Govee hygrometer. Not sure we'll be using that. It's just gonna sit in our humidor, but doesn't hurt to have that. You have the hygrometer itself, and you can just see how small that is. And lastly, we have the Govee kind of business card. I like this. It says that has the app for you to go download on your Android or iPhone. It has a 12-month warranty, which I think is really cool, because you never know what's going to happen. And they have customer support, so they want you to reach out to them in case something isn't to your liking or you're having trouble. So now we're going to check out the app for the Govee hygrometer. It's called Govee Home. And what we want to do is just give you a walkthrough so that you can see what it's like to use the app. We're going to test the ease of use, and obviously another factor is how quickly does it load and how clean does the app look, how functional is it. So we're going to click it right down here. And as you can see, it loads very quickly. We have tried apps with other devices and they have not loaded quite this fast. Actually, a couple of them have been about 30 seconds or so of waiting for them to load, and sometimes they even just stall out. So this is great. We've been using this for over a week, haven't had any problems with it. As you can see, our relative humidity is pretty low. That's because we have the Govee sitting right next to us. The temperature is 68.2. And then up top, we have our Winador lights, which we just hooked up in the Winador a couple days ago. They work great. They make the Winador look totally different, and it's pretty amazing. For $15, you can get that too. So we might even review that as well. The temperature, it can read -4 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 140. So this is multi-use platform here. This is used for greenhouses, guitars, stuff like that. This can be used for all sorts of things, but for today's sake, we're going to be looking at it for cigar use. It does say that it is very accurate too. It is plus or minus 0.36 degrees, so really accurate out of the box. Now, it doesn't come with a calibration kit like we talked about, but out of the box, I've tested this with others, and it is very accurate as well. They claim that it is plus or minus 2%, which, the Boveda Butler claims it's plus or minus 1%. We'd like it to be at that 1%, but it has been very accurate, so no problems there. Typically, when you're new here, you're going to have to create an account. So go to my profile, it just shows our account, and then you're going to have to add the product. So you have LED light strips where we have our Winador lights, and then you have smart home, and here's where you're going to find, they have the Bluetooth hygrometer, the Wi-Fi hygrometer, and here we are at the bottom is the Bluetooth thermo hygrometer light. So you would click that. We already have it added, so we're going to go to, and it takes just a couple seconds to add. You just have to have it out here next to it. Really quick procedure. And once you have it up and running, you can click on it and it's going to show you hour stats, days, weeks, month, and even the year. The nice thing about this, you do have to be within Bluetooth range, but it has a 328-foot range. So, if you're within your house, for the most part, you're going to have an easy time hooking up to this. I have tested this. This connection is actually quite a bit better than some of the other Bluetooth hygrometers that we've used. So no complaints there. It reads from rooms that my others do not. So I actually use it a lot more. I find myself not really using the others because I have to be within close proximity. This one, I feel a lot more confident just whipping out and using. It will store up to 20 days if you are away, and that's more than some of the competitors as well. So here we can go to the week and we can see where our stats are. Now, I would like this to be a little cleaner. I like the graphs, but it does say the max, the average. We're sitting at 68.6%, and about, here it gets a little hard to read, but average is 63.8 degrees. You can click it and go to Celsius if you wish. It's got alerts that you can set. So if you want to set, for instance, my low end of relative humidity is going to be 62%, and my high end is 72. Anything outside of that 10%, it's going to alert me and say you're either too high or too low. Same thing with temperature. So we can see products, your devices will be listed here, fast service. You can contact them for a replacement. There's frequently asked questions, and then obviously my profile. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot to do. Just check your stats. There's a battery indicator right there. Also, the Bluetooth will indicate whether you are connected or not. You can name your devices. I named mine Winador because that's what I'm running right now. I kind of wish these graphs were a little bit easier. They kind of just seem a little smudged together, but I'm not going to be using that a whole lot. I don't really need to see stats as long as every time I check it here, I'm good. It loads super quick. The Govee is super accurate, so no complaints there. So here's the lights that I installed on the Winador, and we can change different colors, which is really cool. Let me know if you want me to make a video about this a little bit more in depth, maybe how to install, and we can do that. As you can see, it takes up very little space, and just set it and forget it type of thing. Close it up and let it do its work. Very simple, very easy to use. You don't have to constantly come to your Winador and look directly at your digital hygrometer. You have the Bluetooth now. You can use the app a lot easier. You can check it from the living room. You can go on vacation. When you come back, you'll see how it was doing. So very cool. So now let's kick it back to myself and Rob and see what the pros and cons are of this little cigar tool. Now that we have used it, we know what it's all about. Let's talk about some things that we liked and some things that we didn't like. Some pros and cons.
Yeah.
What was one thing that you really liked about this this little guy?
Well, let's start with the price. I do think it's a fairly good price at 30 bucks. Half the price of the one you were just talking about with the, you know, going on vacation, which 60 is a little steep for me for something like this, but 30, I'll do 30 and you can be upstairs and check out your humidity levels and all that stuff without having to go downstairs and look at it, even though you have a very nice setup right now, and I'd kind of like to come downstairs and look at the lights. And,
the light show. Enjoy the light show.
But yeah, $30 I think is a great price. Could it be cheaper? Maybe. Everything can be cheaper.
Yeah. But man, there's like 3 other pros that lead me into what you just said. One would be that it's very well built. It seems very very sturdy. I don't know if sturdy is the right word, but good build quality and really good presentation. So while it's a little bit pricier, I don't mind that because I feel like you're getting a good quality item from Govee.
Yeah, I love how it's app controlled.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean that's pretty awesome.
Not only is it just app controlled, but it's really snappy, really quick, really clean and easy to use. Yeah. There were some parts with the graphs that I don't really like. Some of the type or the font was kind of over some of the graph and it was kind of messy, but just that home layout,
yeah,
really clean, easy to read.
Right.
And the startup was quick.
Another pro for the Govee is that it comes with a 1-year warranty.
Yeah.
And you know, what do you not buy that you wish had a warranty? Yeah. You know?
You can sleep.
What do you not buy? What do you buy? Yeah, whatever.
You can sleep sound at night knowing that.
And you don't have to pay for a 10-year or $10 for a year warranty and all that crap, you know, so it's nice to have that. You don't have to worry about getting it too much later, it crashes and you don't like it or something happens to it. You get a full year.
They pride themselves on the technology that they use to make these accurate, and I can appreciate how accurate it came out of the box. You know, you can calibrate this. There is a way in the instruction manual. So there's a way to do that, but it's already accurate.
Yeah.
Awesome. No
if
fuss,
we talked
no
about
muss.
how fast the app is.
We did, but and I hate to do it, but compared to the Boveda, we opened the Boveda Butler and it took about
25 seconds.
And it still didn't open. We just
still didn't open.
it out. This took 2 seconds to pop up.
Yeah.
So it's very nice.
Or go to Hawaii.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice to have the Wi-Fi so you could check it in Hawaii, right?
Right.
But for half the price, this will store 20 days worth of data. So when you come back home, it'll load it all up, and then you'll have 20 days. Some other Bluetooth hygrometers that we've tested.
I'll be able to look back to why everything got messed up.
Yes. How did we get here? So that leads us to what could have done better. In my book, there's not much.
Yeah.
But it's our job to at least get nitpicky and find some things that maybe could have been better.
Right.
We'll call them cons, but even with this thing, there's just not too many cons with it. So before we get into the cons, we're just going to take one more sip. Again, being nitpicky, it would have been nice if they had a digital reading on these things.
Yes.
However, they do make those that are the same technology with a digital reading, but they are going to be quite a bit bigger. So Govee at least has that option. So again, not really a con,
but it would be so cool to like, yeah, okay, you have it on your Bluetooth and everything like that. You have it on your app, but whenever you look at your, you know, humidor,
just to see it,
to look in, and even if it's like 2 little like digital numbers that say like, you know, 70 or whatever, you know, it'd be nice. Yeah. I guess some may say that there's no mounting kit.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I could be one of those people, but at the same time, I kind of like just throwing it in there anyways into the tray. I can see both ways.
Again, yeah, we have Winador, so we're just gonna throw it in our drawer. But some people might have the desktop humidor where they want to
mount it right on the top. Exactly.
So again, I could care less.
Do you need it? No, but I know that there are some people who kind of like want that.
The Velcro or the magnet, some sort of way to mount it on top. Because some people
I guess you could make your own. You could buy it and attach it to each side, but yeah.
Some people are just pretty particular on how they want it. They don't want that thing sitting on their cigars. It doesn't bother me. We talked about the price being a pro because of the good build quality. Now again, we're just coming at this as an unbiased view. Some people might think $30 for a hygrometer that you can't read by just walking up to it might be a little bit pricey.
But see, what I like about this is, yes, okay, to some people $30 might be expensive, but compared to some other products that we've used or seen or whatever, it's fast, it's easy to set up, it's easy to check everything, it's kind of fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the sleek white.
We said in the unboxing, it kind of reminded us of an Apple product.
Yeah, and it's, you know, and it works.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the key thing, is how fast and easy and how it works. So I agree with the price.
Yeah.
I would have to say.
That's pretty much it. I mean, those were kind of just things that we had to find if they could do better, but we've been using it for over a week. Works great. The Bluetooth connectivity is amazing. Better than other devices that we've tried. And the app is fast, it works, it doesn't crash. So again, that's really what counts here is, does the app work, and how far can we go with the phone before it doesn't read anymore?
Right.
So, is this something that you should buy? That's your choice.
Yeah.
But I would say yes.
Bingo.
So we have a winner here. I would definitely give this a shot, especially if $30 is a problem. Click the link below and use the discount code to get one for cheaper than $30. Thanks to Govee.
Give the discount code to get it cheaper than $30.
So if that is one of a problem that you're running into, here you go. We have your back. Thank you very much to Govee for sending us this. Hopefully they'll send us the other hygrometer that has the digital display on it, so we can look at that. That came out last year, so we're a little bit behind on that, but it'd still be fun to review and try out. Hopefully you guys like this video.
Yeah, hopefully.
Are we still doing Instagram and Facebook? Yeah. Come find us.
Come find us. Ring the bell. Subscribe. Like the video.
Nice thing is we took a little hiatus, spring break, and we still had subscribers.
And, and you know what? If we can give you a discount on Govee, or Govee can give you a discount
through us, you can like our video. There you go. All right, everybody. Don't forget to always have a cigar in one hand, a drink in the other, and good company by your side. As always, see you soon.
See you soon.